Almost.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to the next installment of the SCB D&D Adventures. I'm your host and DM, Drew, being joined by these knuckleheads.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, I am also a knucklehead, so...
You don't have to call us out on it, though.
Yeah,
Harrison
no.
Jones.
I mean, can I have one of the brain cells back, Cece?
Also known as Jack.
No.
Anyway,
No?
yeah. What do you guys remember from last session?
We're about to die from lack of oxygen.
Yeah.
So in the last episode, we rescued someone from a dying ship. Turned out that he was a shield agent, and then we trapped him on board the ship. And now we're trying to figure out what to do with him. Currently, yeah, like Jack said, the ship is running out of oxygen.
Was the ship dying, or did we make it die?
You have not...
Let's
figured that
figure
out.
out. Probably in
I
about the
wasn't
next 2
there.
minutes.
Yes, according to our pin tweet, our pin message, it says low off. Yes, yeah, that's where we are.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, you guys went to sleep for the night. Well, some of you did. One among your number doesn't exactly sleep.
He powers down and...
Yeah,
I think. Is that right, Life?
Yeah, Life doesn't go to sleep. Life enters sentry mode, which is like sleep, in that it acts the same way, except I can still observe things.
So it's a long rest, but with benefits.
Yep.
Yes.
It's an alarm clock with guns.
That just sounds like a long
Wow.
rest with fewer steps.
Wow. Oh, an alarm clock with guns? Wow.
I don't want to see one of those ever.
It's a very motivational way to make you get out of bed.
I would rather just stay in bed, honestly.
Merry Christmas, by the way, Internet.
Oh, yes.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy
Hey,
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
No, it's late.
And the other
Did
ones.
you enjoy your Hanukkah, Cece? Or Anthony?
Yes, I did.
Samphony?
That's good.
No.
Anyway, where were we? Oh, right. You guys were about to die.
Yes, we were.
Yes.
How long have you been waiting to use that
How
line?
wonderful. Do we have carbonite freezing on board?
No, you do not. If you
No.
live through this, you might be able to buy that upgrade for your ship.
That would be a good upgrade.
Yep.
I
So,
think I prefer not to have that.
Why
alright.
would you not want to have that? What if this happens again and we need to put ourselves into cold
Alright.
storage?
Captain
I
Dira.
think we should make sure it just doesn't happen again.
Okay, first of all, I would
agree.
like to propose a motion that from now on we call Kadira Capdira because we figured out last time that she's going to be the captain.
Yeah.
So,
I
Capdira,
self-appointed her.
you've just been woken up by an alarm.
Is it a gun alarm?
You don't know what this alarm means. You haven't lived on the ship long enough. Probably the only one that
I know
recognizes
what
it
it
is
means.
Yeah,
Harrison.
so I think I am humble enough to know that I don't know what it means, and then I say, "Hey, is there an intercom system?"
There's
no, you'll
definitely
have
an
to.
intercom.
But his cabin's like
It's called your
10
voice.
feet away from yours.
You just have to yell.
All right, I run over, I bang on his door, and say, "Harrison, wake up!"
Oh, he's almost certainly awake.
I open the door in a massive panic, saying, "Don't talk much. Low oxygen. Use few words. Must conserve breathing air."
Side note, talking doesn't necessarily increase or decrease the amount of oxygen you if anything. And you also expel a lot of oxygen too. That's why CPR works. So talking doesn't affect the amount of oxygen or not oxygen in the room.
Okay, nerd.
Just
thanks.
overall breathing does, which means hold your breath, not stop talking, because you'll still be breathing if you don't talk.
So I nominate Cece for the not talking, or for the holding, breath holding.
Wait, Cece or Anthony?
Anthony.
Out of character, I was saying that as a by the way.
I didn't know
I
it was
nominate-
possible to roast people that hard.
I mean, I kind of love the image of Anthony just strolling out of, his bedchamber, just being like, "Hey, idiot! It doesn't matter how much we talk; it matters how much we breathe."
I think that's what happens.
Yes.
Okay. So, also,
I go and inspect my ship's oxygenator or oxygen recycler
yeah.
and notice things are wrong with it.
Yeah, so something you notice is that, oh wait, there's a specific term for this. I think I used it last time. Basically, the machines that clean the air, I'll figure out what that is earlier, those are still working. Yeah, those all seem to be working fine.
The scrubbers.
Yeah, scrubbers, thank you. Those still seem to be working fine. They, aren't... Yeah, it's almost as if, like, you're physically running out of the air itself if you're running a diagnostic report. There seems to be nothing wrong with the quality of it. It's just the quantity.
Is there a
I
leak
go and
somewhere?
inspect the hoses and tanks of oxygen.
So if you're going to be checking the overall tank supply, you realize that you are down significantly. When you first got to this system, you were still at 80% oxygen. Now you're down to about 8%.
Oh, that's not good.
That's a bad thing.
Yeah,
I
I
checked
nominate checking someone out the airlock.
Okay, yeah, if you're going to go over and check the airlock, so it basically keeps a log of every time it was opened, and you realize that it's been opened in 20-minute increments several times in the night.
That's not good.
That's where it went.
I think we should call a meeting and be like, which one of you idiots opened the airlock?
Also,
I didn't do anything.
I'd also like to point out that so far you guys have not seen two specific people in this small ship since you woke up.
Pet, human, and robot.
Mm-hmm. The prisoner is still confined to the med bay. Presumably you locked him in there before you went to sleep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we?
So yeah, he's
Because
still
for
confined
some
in there.
reason, our captain thinks that
Which
he's
leaves
a
one
pet,
person unaccounted for.
not a war prisoner.
Is life fiddling with the stuff? Oh no.
Is that what the floppy disk did?
Last time he got
Why?
Salt Lake, he said that he was going into his chambers to study the floppy disk.
Let's bang on, here, let's divide and conquer. One of us checks on the pet human, and one of us checks on the pet robot.
I can check on pet robot, you check on pet human.
Alright, cool.
I will go with Kadira with a gun to make sure the pet human doesn't do anything stupid.
Yeah, so if you guys are
You
going
could
over...
also try and fix the oxygen before we die.
So yeah, if you guys are going over to the med bay and you open the door, Agent Frankston, he's gonna look up at you and say, "So, What was that? What's the alarm?
So we're out of
That means
hot.
you're
We're
about
running out
to
of
either die
oxygen.
or tell us what you did.
What I've been stuck in here all night.
And have you touched any buttons?
Yeah, I touched the decrease the oxygen supply button.
Is there one? I asked
That's
her.
an attitude.
Harrison, is there a decreased oxygen button?
In the med bay.
Yes, is there?
No.
You're a
No,
liar. You're a
there's
liar,
not.
pet human.
Does she not understand sarcasm?
She
She understands it.
She understands it. She's just not great with it.
So,
Like,
low oxygen?
She can be petty though, but I also have a gun. You should try and avoid making us angry because we're all about to die.
Sure you want to use a gun in a low oxygen environment?
I kind of do.
Isn't that bad for the ship?
Yeah, you really
Not
want to
when
fire a
it's
gun on a ship?
Exactly.
No, low oxygen won't make a fire bigger. It'll actually put it out faster.
Yeah, but wouldn't it use up your air supply quicker?
Yeah.
Kind of, but not really.
Yes, it would.
It would depend on the amount of rounds that were shot and how much fire they put out.
Exactly.
Regardless, can we check on how pet robot checking up is going?
Yeah. So Anthony went over to check on him?
I go over to check on my ship's oxygen.
How
Checking.
about you go navigate us to the nearest planet and place to restock, see if you can make this thing go faster?
I go back
Yeah.
to the top.
I'm checking
Yeah,
on Pet
computer.
Robot.
So yeah,
Make
Anthony's
sure we're
going over
heading
to
on the
check
right
on the robot. There's no response when you knock on the door.
Hello? Hello? Hi!
No response.
Pet Robot!
Barge in.
Penny?
Break down the door.
At the
Use
door.
magic.
Wait,
Is the door locked?
yeah,
the
would
door locked?
Life have locked the door before you did this?
No,
Then it's unlocked.
Life wouldn't have locked the door
Magic
before he went
open
into
the
his room.
door.
Would Life ever lock a door?
Not if they felt safe in the ship.
I would have had a spell
you
to unlock the
just
door,
saved
but
us.
apparently life doesn't lock doors. So now, I open the door and just gently open it, just a little look inside.
You see Life is in a somewhat powered down mode, and that he has some weird jerry-rigged contraption to attach the floppy disk into one of his USB ports.
This is not right at all. Oh, jeez.
Searching for
What are you
buttons.
doing?
Oh no. Oh no. Which kind of floppy disk reader is Life plugged into?
One he made himself.
What do you
Uh-oh.
make it with? There's some tech on the ship that probably shouldn't be messed with because it kind of is like Apple AI that kind of may or may not be from these things called Terminators. Can
Uh-oh.
you do that? I kind of came across them a while back. They seemed cool at first, but then they kind of tried to murder a planet because they didn't like the things on it and just wanted to be there alone.
That's not very nice.
Okay.
They
Life.
don't really like organic life forms.
Okay. So Life. Right now, you are in a you've been in a bit of a weird trance-like state, where you've heard two voices pretty much fighting with each other. One of them was basically saying, "Kill the flesh bugs," and the other one was trying to stand up for them, saying, "No, we must let them live."
What's these voices sound
Sounds
like by any
about
chance?
The one saying to kill the
Sounds
flesh
about
bugs
right.
sounds a lot more robotic. And that's been going on for several hours, but now you suddenly hear
Sounds about
a third voice, Anthony's, and that was drawing you back towards reality.
Hey! Hey! Wake up! Robot!
And you realize that this is your chance to get out of this weird stasis. Do you wish to return to reality?
How am I current? How is the balance currently with the two opposing voices?
Feels like every so often the meaner voice is able to pull ahead, but then the other one's able to try to stop him.
Since it's, I decided to go towards Anthony.
Yep, and you wake back up.
What's the voice that likes it sound like?
Neither of these voices sound particularly familiar. But one of them does sound a bit more human and the other one sounds more robotic.
Not that any of you guys can hear this because I'm the only one that can hear
Yeah.
it right now.
Yeah, but now you've woken up, and I guess Anthony's trying to shake you or something.
What's going on?
Hi! Welcome back to reality.
What's going on?
You exist!
What is that strange? What is that alarm that's going off for?
Oh, that! There's low oxygen. You didn't mess with shit. Because you probably did.
Not that I'm aware of.
Then what's that, like, floppy disk thing that you made?
I was trying to find out what information was on the floppy disk.
Yeah, but if you use parts from bad parts of the ship, it was not good. It could kill us.
Only if you die.
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
low oxygen means that I could die.
Wait, are you guys oxygen-dependent life forms? Whoops.
Me?
Oh my word.
Yes! Yes! Humans are oxygen dependent!
We're all oxygen dependent except for the robot.
I'm back.
Hi, back.
Hi back. I'm
Nice
Dad.
to meet you, I'm Cece.
Hi back. I'm Dad.
Had a boo-boo. My apologies.
It's
For
okay.
you.
I don't like my ship dying.
Yep.
Or my computer, which happens to be a potato.
Potatoes.
Yummy.
Yeah. Oh, by the
It's
way,
not a yummy potato.
yeah, Jack,
it
if
is
you're
effective.
searching through your ship's user manual, there's actually a very strict warning that says, "Caution, do not attempt to cook potatoes by hand."
Oh, Jesus.
No, not really. So we're fine, as long as no one teleports any bread.
Okay. What about milk?
Well, yeah, why would milk be a problem?
It's just
Or
cow
canned
juice.
milk?
I think the real question is why wouldn't it be a problem?
Okay, but yeah, you were trying to figure out how to get yourself to the nearest air station, right?
Yeah.
So, by doing a quick search of the star charts and everything, you realize that, yes, you could try to make it to the onward planet, but you don't have quite enough air to get there with all the flesh beings.
I think we need to take someone out.
Uh-oh.
Your calculations
We need to
make
eject
you realize
somebody.
that if you jettison one person, you will probably have enough air to make it to the planet.
That
Okay,
works.
that's good.
Alternatively, there's an asteroid that, based on the way you're flying and it's flying, you could intercept its course, and it has a high deposit of nitrogen and ice, and your ship's machines could use those to create its own air.
So really the question is, what is our morality?
Do
Should
we
we go to
wanna?
our planet to kill
Do we
people
wanna
by killing
hitch a
someone?
ride on an asteroid? Asteroid, hitch a ride on an asteroid.
But if you go the asteroid
We can
route and you mess it
always
up,
murder a dude on an asteroid by
yeah.
shooting him out the
But here's the
airlock.
thing: if you go to the asteroid and you
Into
mess it
the
up,
asteroid.
you're not going to have enough oxygen to make it back to Onwardia.
I think
Would the
it's
asteroid be going
plan
near onward?
to go straight to Onwardia and for our new human.
But remember, if you get rid of the shield agent, then you're also getting rid of any sort of bargaining power you might have with shield to be able to go back to Earth.
I never wanted to go back to Earth anyway. I think jettisoning him is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but life, what would Jay do?
What would
I don't have
they
to
do?
ask that question because I am learning on my journey that belief in a god is not the most important thing.
And remember what happened the last time you tried to kill people using Jay's power. Ash, if you're trying to talk, I can't hear you.
No, I wasn't trying to talk.
Oh, okay.
You contemplating life?
Yeah,
Because I want you guys to all weigh in on this.
Anthony, what do you think?
Let's see. I don't know.
How much risk would we be buying if we went to the asteroid?
Okay, so So it would be some mid-tier maneuvers to successfully intercept the asteroid and land on it safely.
Mm-hmm.
But if you mess
But
those
where's
up,
the asteroid heading?
yeah. So based on the direction that so the asteroid is, relatively speaking, sort of headed in the same direction as you guys. It would add an extra 12 hours to your journey, but if you're able to get to it, you'll be able to harvest what you need to get enough air to get to Onwardia.
I want to go straight to Onwardia. I want to breathe fire again.
Okay.
But doing that will kill us because we need to get our OT2 back.
Yes, I'll breathe fire once we get to Onwardia. I miss it.
Do we have any anesthetics on board?
You probably have some for some basic operations, but not enough to induce long-term sleep if that's what you were going for.
So we couldn't put enough of the crew to sleep that oxygen would be preserved to save everyone.
You probably don't have enough of the high-grade anesthetics that would be necessary to induce a coma long-term, or even for just a few days. And I doubt you want to give someone 30 aspirin and hope for the best.
That would not be ideal,
No.
actually.
Your blood would be about as thin as it could get without you actually dying. Please do not chug aspirin by the bottle.
Yeah, this is a
Looking at
PSA.
you, Drew.
Yeah, this is a PSA from the SCB D&D group. Please be careful with drugs.
Be
Don't
careful
do
with
drugs.
drugs.
Okay.
Don't do them,
Mhm.
but be smart.
Hey, Life, if I had caffeine, would you purify it? Like, purify food and drink? Do you believe
No.
that caffeine is a poison?
Caffeine is not a poison.
Just a
So
drug.
what about alcohol?
Yeah,
Alcohol is a poison.
by
No,
definition.
it's not. It's a solution.
No, it's not.
No one laugh at that.
I got
I'm only
Katia.
laughing silently.
Anthony
Not
does
even
not
funny.
appear to be laughing at my science pun. I thought Anthony, of all people, would appreciate the science pun.
I'm not even
That
sure.
alcohol is, in fact, a solution.
I think
Wrong
it's quite
solution.
natural, like that.
So I think we know who you're jettisoning.
I think we do.
Harrison.
Yeah. Pet human.
Pet human, definitely.
I feel saddened by this, but it is a cost I'm willing to take for my team.
Yeah. All right, I will prep the airlock.
You don't want to
And,
take the chance to
Do
save
you
everyone?
wanna- we have another option. We can't save all. All of you can be saved.
That sounds mildly like Jehovah's Witness.
We're gonna jettison him.
Yeah.
Captain, I rest on your judgment as to whether or not I should knock him out.
I
So
think
it's a
it would
little
be right
less
to-
cruel. Knock him out.
Yeah.
Well,
You can die in
Mike,
peace.
can you administer some anesthesia for our pet human / prisoner?
Because if you don't, then we will, and
We might not be as caring and as compassionate towards the enemy.
or just good at
If
administering.
I can administer
Yeah, we might, like,
anesthesia.
put it in
We
his
might
brain.
accidentally kill him early.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I can administer anesthesia.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. You're a faithful friend.
What a good pet.
You kind of ruined the moment. there, Kadir.
So, hypothetically, could I aerosolize the anesthesia?
That would not be wise
No, probably.
because it would,
Yeah, it's
knock us
probably
all
not
out,
that type of
and we'd
anesthetic,
all
and you
die.
don't necessarily have the equipment for it. Okay. And Life, are you sure you want to be complicit in this? I mean, you're not a paladin, so you wouldn't have to go oath breaking, but does seem to be against your ideals.
Where is everyone on the ship currently?
By the sound of
I'm
it,
hanging out in the med bay.
yeah. By the sound of it, the four of you are up probably near the ship's main computer, and then the shield agent is probably locked in the med bay.
Good.
Are you gonna do a daring escape with the human, ignoring all of us?
No, I'm not going to do that. Sure, let's
Yeah,
get
think
back to
about
the
that
ship.
murder. Okay. So has Life administered the anesthetic to the prisoner?
No, I think he's still trying to decide if he's going to go through with it. Is
Can
he
I
Life,
hijack this
the Life
time
cleric,
frame and
and an agent of life, going to do this?
Why are you trying to
So
give advice?
here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
Life is going to prepare.
Oh, I'm concerned.
Oh, okay. So, I'm going to gather everyone in the room, in the med bay,
Okay.
and I'm going
Okay.
to prep.
Yeah, when he sees
Hey,
the
bro.
four of you in there, he stands up and sort of backs away to the far wall and puts his hand in his pocket.
You're gonna get the rest of the crew.
Yeah, I'm having everyone together.
You're gonna drug us and then drive the ship to the asteroid, aren't you?
Oh no. So as everyone's walking in, I prep four needles,
Oh no.
3 with water and 1 with anesthesia.
You see him pour something on the ground.
Here's what is going to happen. I will not let this man die. So, we can either all go to the asteroid and collect whatever we need to create more oxygen on the ship, or you can all take a shot, and whoever gets the anesthesia will end up being the one we eject from the ship.
Nasty.
That's brutal. I respond with
That is unsportsmanlike.
that is, yeah.
You know, you could just vote, and we don't need the anesthetic. I mean, I feel like it'd be nice, but we can still just yeet him off the ship.
And he says,
That was a courtesy life.
I will not allow anyone on. I will not allow you to kill this prisoner.
Can I fight him?
and the man says, if I'm going to
I
be
would
jettisoned,
encourage-
I would prefer not to be drugged first.
Oh, okay. I mean, let's jettison you then.
And then he
I'm
pulls a
done.
lighter out of his pocket.
Oh shit! Don't light that, please.
Just poured some rubbing alcohol on the ground. Wonder what would happen if I were to set that on fire.
Oh my god!
Can I shoot him?
Did you have your gun drawn?
Do I need to?
I mean,
Yeah.
it would basically be a test of reflexes. If he sees you pulling out your gun, he might just try to spark a flame.
Life stabs him through the neck with a needle.
Oh, which one?
Can I roll for it?
All 4 of them.
Wait,
I'm gonna roll
All
for it.
through,
I'm gonna roll for it.
okay,
and
wait.
Life is going for the carotid artery.
Everyone, okay. So, Life, Jack, and Agent Frankson all have really quick actions they want to try to make. However, Life's action is the one that would take the longest.
So light
So-
fast throw the highest.
What I'm proposing is that Agent Frankson and Harrison, they're about to have a dexterity contest to see who can act faster. Can you
I
shoot
think
this man
right.
before he starts a small fire in the med bay?
I'm willing to bet I can. I'm willing to bet I can.
Wow,
I mean, you are a rogue. You do have good dex.
this is not how I expected this to go at all. So much better.
Okay, roll plus dexterity.
You're gonna hate me, Drew.
You got a 20?
Not 20.
19.
A 19 total or a 19 with mods?
19 with mods. Natural 19.
Oh, nat 19.
Yeah.
Oh, so what is it with mods then?
Let's look up with mods.
Oh no.
Oh my god. plus 2.
21.
21.
Wait, that's all you have is just plus 2 in Dex?
Yeah.
I mean, he got a
Oh.
17, which is good, but not good enough. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
How much do I roll on damage?
Let's see now. Believe we said that your gun, quote unquote, was just a retextured crossbow. So if it's a hand crossbow, I believe that's going to be a D6, but I will fact check that real quick. Yeah, it'll be a D6 plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay, Drew, you're gonna hate me again.
You got max
This
damage?
isn't even 8. This is just Google. This is the Google app. Roll d20.
Oh god.
6 plus 2.
8 total damage.
Yep. So yeah,
That's
you just
all
shoot
you
this guy in the upper torso. He drops the lighter without sparking it. And you hit the back of the... Don't worry, the bullet doesn't pierce the hull of the ship or anything.
Yeah.
That's good.
Life flies him through the neck with the syringes.
Oh,
With all of them?
All 4 of them.
Okay, into Harrison.
No.
Okay. Well, only one of them's an anesthetic, right?
Yeah. One of them's an anesthetic. But he's going for the kill.
Wait, who are you trying to kill?
The shield agent.
Oh. Okay, then. So, this is weird. Okay. This is gonna sound really counterintuitive, but make a medicine check.
D20?
Yeah.
Okay.
This will determine how well you made that anesthetic cocktail.
Plus med, oh boy. We're looking at 16.
Yeah, with a 16, I mean, it's enough to numb out the pain that he's feeling, and now he can't really move around so well.
So he's still alive then?
Yeah. And he's just...
And now we can check him out now we can check him out the airlock.
And you see him desperately trying to stand up, like he grabs for a nearby table and starts to pull himself up a bit.
I push him back down.
Oh, yeah. What are the other 2 of you doing?
No.
I'm just kind of watching in shock as well as out.
Yep.
Cause like I like to get human, and I'm not a huge fan of Harrison, but like I like what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
So I'm still a little bit conflicted.
Okay. Yeah, so, Life, are you just gonna be dragging this guy to the airlock?
No.
Oh, okay.
Life is so. Life is so currently the shield agent is on the floor, correct?
Yes.
Life is going to step on him and crush his chest.
Wait, with your war...
hit
Wait,
you.
are you gonna attack him with your warhammer? That might make more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, make an attack roll with advantage, because this guy's on the ground. Mostly paralyzed.
Yeah. So this would be D20 or would it
Yeah.
be with the warhammer?
D20 plus strength and proficiency. What are we doing?
Okay.
I love this. Get to watch our pet medic robot.
Proficient. I get 2 rolls, right? And I take the higher one.
Yes. Because you're
Cool.
attacking a man on the floor that you just stabbed full of anesthetic.
Yeah. This is very... Another 10.
Yeah, that misses.
With
Wait, 10s both
Huh?
times?
10 both times.
At strength, is that with strength proficiency?
Yeah, my strength is 0. Or my strength is 11, which gets me no modifier.
Yeah. Yeah, that does not quite hit. Okay, so, Kadira, the doc is trying to put down your pet human.
That is the funniest statement. I am okay with this because I was planning to anyway. I'm not a huge fan of the methods. Like, Warhammer? Excuse me?
Yeah,
I just wanted to do the airlock. I like this guy.
yeah, surely this guy would have died very quickly if you just shot him out into space, right?
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Like,
It would still take several minutes for you to, like, actually die.
Yeah,
But
well,
you just suffocate while you slowly, ooze fluids out of all your orifices, and, yeah, it's kind of disgusting.
It's disgusting, but we don't have to watch. This is like us having to watch. And I'm not a huge fan of my pet human like suffering in front of.
Not bad.
I think I want to grab Life by the shoulder and just say, "What the heck are you doing?"
no.
Mercy!
No.
Oh. That's dark.
Pet robot, what are you doing on?
This guy starts to
No.
crawl away.
He's trying to crawl away.
Yeah, he's trying to crawl away, using his
Harrison,
one good arm.
Okay.
Please.
I
What?
broke his good arm.
Yeah, wait, what?
I break his arm.
Can you not? I would like to pick him up and run him to the airlock faster, please.
Okay, we'll make this a strength contest.
I'm
Kadira just kind
willing.
of grabs onto this guy's legs while Life is trying to swing at him with a hammer. And smash him with a hammer!
Oh,
21.
come on.
I got a 21.
Yeah, Kadira, yeah, you're able to drag this guy out to the airlock pretty quickly.
I'm
Oh, no,
just
no, no, no,
sitting
no.
back and
There's
watching.
more that we have to do right now.
Wait,
I got a
I'm
nat
sitting
one.
back and watching. I don't even know what
yes.
to do.
Jack, would there be any sort of, like, password protection on the airlock, or could anyone just, like, hit some buttons and make it start opening?
Yeah, the airlock's open to the public.
Okay, so there's not any sort of safety override on it. Okay. I mean, by design,
No,
both doors of the airlock will not be cannot open at the
Trash.
same
Why
time.
would I lock the trash?
Yeah.
The trash can.
I go to Kadira and I try to throw her away. Throw her away from the shield agent.
Oh, okay. Thought you meant because he was just talking about trash. I thought you meant you were gonna push her into the airlock instead.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
No. I'm going
You
to
want to run
Kadira.
fight contest?
Yeah. Try to hold your. Yeah, both of you roll plus strength. If he's gonna try to shove you.
Shoot. 7.
16.
Yeah, this time you just get the drop on her and just knock her out of the way.
What happened?
I don't back up and just shove him.
Well, first, what are you doing?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm trying to yeet Kadira.
No.
Away
You've
from the
successfully
prisoner.
done that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you knocked her out of the way.
Cool. I want to crush the prisoner under my foot.
Just kick him? Okay.
No.
You want to
Stomp.
step on him?
I
Can I
want to
pick him
stomp
up
him.
and just
I
throw
mean-
him off?
Dude, I mean, you're not a monk. You're not particularly good at unarmed attacks.
Excuse me?
Okay, and no, I'm not a monk.
Yes.
Okay, then.
I'm not a monk.
I am going to take the shaft of my warhammer and stab it into him.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Are you possessed?
He might actually be.
That's for me to know. You guys figure out.
Oh, by the way, Life, I'm just going to establish now that you're not necessarily possessed. That was not necessarily an effect of the flash drive. Whatever you do here is your own decision for the character.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, as long as we're clear. Don't try to pin this on me later, is my point.
Oh, I'm not going to.
Can I stop him?
No, you wouldn't be able to get in the way of this attack. Make the attack roll.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, I got a 7.
that misses. Okay, now what does Kadira do?
Is my pet human in the airlock? And is Life out of the airlock?
You're probably in the hallway at the moment, the one right in front of the airlock.
Can I shove the button?
Yeah, you know what? The primary door to the airlock, the one that leads further into the ship, that was probably open still. So if you want, you could just sort of push this guy in.
Yeah. Can I push him in?
Yes.
Okay. Push.
Yeah. Now, if you're gonna press the button to close it, is Life gonna do anything to stop her?
To push her in? Yes, he is. Yes.
Wait.
Yes, life is
Are you
going
pushing me in?
No. I'm going to pull him out.
Okay,
Can I
this
stop
time.
him?
Okay, so this time both of you roll plus dexterity.
Plus
I am
dex.
not good at that. 19.
Okay.
Well, that beats mine.
Yeah, so you're able to hit the door hit the button that closes that door. Then there's another couple series of buttons that you have to press to basically suck the air out of that chamber and then open the external door.
Oh, can I press those buttons?
Yeah, go for it. Ash,
Buttons.
is Life going to try to stop her at this point? Or just let the man die?
At this point, life is just going to stand at the door and just watch him die.
I'm assuming that the door is not clear.
I'm gonna let this be Jack's decision. Are you able to see into the airlock from the hallway? Can you look into someone's eyes as you jettison them out into space?
Of course.
Okay.
Biggest flex in the world, looking at a dude as he dies.
At this point, the man is down on his knees in a praying position. Well, about as well as he can be, considering how beat up he is. And you see the look of sheer terror on his face.
Anthony, are you okay?
Okay, Ash might just be a serial killer.
Oh no.
Ash, what month is your birthday?
This month. My birthday's coming up too.
Close.
That's the best part.
Dangerously close. Most serial killers were born in November.
Oh really? Well,
Yeah.
guess that means I shouldn't upset my mom then, because she was born in November.
So, Kadira is able to launch the command to suck the air out of that chamber. And then the external
my eyes.
door opens, and the man... I guess, since there's no air differential, he wouldn't be ripped out of the ship.
And meanwhile, the entire time, life is just watching.
Yeah, I guess as the ship moves and slightly adjusts, he just begins to drift out into the reaches of space, already dead. Which brings us to a kill count of 3 for Kadira.
Wait, 3? I only had 1 before this.
I mean, I'm holding all 3 of you responsible for the death of that wizard lady on the top of the train. even though Anthony
that
dealt
was related.
the killing blow.
Even though the train was what killed her.
Yeah, I think it's the train's fault.
It's the ground, technically.
I mean, yeah.
Didn't the train run her over or something?
She fell to the ground, then got caught under the train.
Yeah, it's the train's
Wait,
fault.
who's the one that actually shot her and caused her to fall
Anthony
over
did
then?
the final blow, I think, with magic missile.
Oh. So it sounds like Anthony's the one who killed her then.
Yeah.
Anthony, are you okay over there? You look like you're about to murder somebody.
Person unknown.
Actually, you know what? I'm holding life also responsible for this man's death, considering how badly you beat him up.
Yeah, life should be held responsible for this.
I just shot him in the shoulder.
Pretty much the
Right,
only
to
one
just
not
rock the
responsible
wire.
for this death is Anthony. Well, I don't know, complicit responsibility?
Complicit.
Negligent compliment. Yeah,
Well, then all of the deaths were all of our faults.
yep, negligent
Yeah.
homicide.
Except for mine on the
Yeah,
train.
You,
I
you,
wasn't even there.
of all the
I
deaths,
was-
you only have 2 kills.
yeah,
Negligent homicide.
negligent homicide. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yep. I mean, for all we know, based on the way Jack talks about the Harrison character, he's probably killed quite a few people before.
Oh boy.
Semantics.
Oh boy. I do not envy you for having to edit this.
And so you guys are flying to Onwardia then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
Wait,
the
yeah,
oxygen
as we
Rebecca?
start to fly away,
Yeah.
Life asks what happened.
Is the oxygen back up? I hope it is.
Yeah,
The guy!
with one fewer meat bags, you'll have just enough air to make it to Onwardia.
What?
Life! You killed a guy!
Why am I here?
Here being the ship?
No, what? Last thing that I remember, I was in the medical bay.
Hey, Life, you good, buddy?
Like, what do you remember from the floppy disk maker you plugged into?
Well, there was quite a bit of information on it.
Such as?
I can't remember.
Actually, you know what? Go ahead and roll plus investigation.
Invest?
Yeah.
Okay. That one.
I just saw this.
Oh, yeah, never mind then.
It
Yeah.
might not
You
be
got nothing.
100%
You
relevant.
lose. You get nothing.
I do not remember what was on the disc.
Not remember.
It's kind of relevant.
How do you know?
Oh my word. Okay.
It's kind of what it's like.
What happened?
What happened? I don't sell drugs.
Yeah.
I don't murder people. That's the worst.
I do not kill people. That is my least favorite thing to do.
Carl, there's a
Kill the
on
man.
the floor.
There's a dead shield agent in our wake.
There was a dead human behind us.
Also, no one is ever going to find his body.
No,
Right.
that is.
I think that's a good thing, though.
Yeah, I
No one
know.
finds his body.
I mean, for you guys, it's a good thing. From his perspective, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Very. He died in the
Pet
line of
humans
duty.
are expendable.
Oosh. Oh, by the way, which one of you would have been the next to go back to the med bay?
Probably Life, because he's the medical dude, and I don't know. He's the medical dude.
I don't have healing
Life
spells
is
yet,
also
so not me.
confused and is trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, so would
So
you?
Life is kind of just standing out the window, trying to remember what happened.
Okay. Yeah, but surely at some point over the next 3 days, one of you would have gone into that room, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one of you wants to make this discovery?
I'll do it. Looking for memento from the pet human.
That's what I was hoping for. So, as you're looking through
Wow.
the med bay, you come across the cot that he was sleeping on, and you find a small piece of paper on it.
Okay.
Well, on one side is paper, on the other side it's a bit more glossy.
It's a picture.
Yep, it's a picture of that shield agent standing with his arms around a woman, and she's holding a small child.
Oh my god, I'm so glad that happened.
Make of that what you will. It's unlabeled.
It had to be done. I think I'm gonna sit there and cry for a while, and if anyone comes across me, I'm going to fight them.
Fair enough. We'll
Yep.
leave you alone.
Would any of you go into the room if you found Kadira crying?
Yes, I would.
No.
Not a smart move.
Okay, let's see how this scene goes.
This is going to be the best scene ever. This is going to be fun.
So this is the Kadira and Life episode. Interesting.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Go for it. Tell you what, I'll even mute my mic. I just want to see you guys have it out.
I'm in the room and crying.
I
You're
cautiously approach Kadira. Kadira?
Kadira?
What?
Is there any way I can help?
Help? You want to help me? Oh my god! I swear to J Life. I punched him in the face.
I take it because I wasn't expecting it. I do not remember what happened.
You don't remember? Okay.
No.
You want a reminder? You brutally murdered my pet human. You murdered him, and I was forced to watch him bleed and suffer and carry him to the airlock where he met his death. He was gonna die anyway, but it wasn't gonna be painful. All you had to do was administer the anesthesiac, but no! You had to just destroy him!
The last thing that I remember is having all of you in the room and then saying what I was going to do with the various needles.
Oh no.
A life
And then nothing.
story!
Oh no.
You really think I'm gonna
Oh,
die?
no.
You have no idea what you were doing. Oh no! I regret it deeply. I would never
Oh,
hurt
no.
a soul. Yeah, tough nuggets.
I do not remember this, Kadira. I do not know what more I can say. I do not remember this happening.
Memory? It had vector relevance.
I knock on the door.
That's why you take your warhammer and smash his head in with it. Or his chest cavity, but same thing.
I knock on
I look
the
at the
door.
ground. Is that what the dents in the floor are from?
Yeah! You're just realizing that now? That was you.
I do not remember this at all.
I go.
This is what I get for trusting people. Trusting robots. Trusting you. I do to flip him.
After
And I walk
being
away.
flipped, I walk back to my quarters.
I go. I'm gonna say I'm already in Life's quarters inspecting the floppy disk reader, and
Why are you in my
notice.
quarters?
Yeah, the floppy disk
so,
reader is still in Life's quarters.
Yeah, so the reader, you
Yeah.
look it over, and it's some weird stuff that he just sort of threw together. And you realize that one of the particular pieces, you think you recognize it, can't completely sure. You're not completely sure from where, but you're almost certain that you took this as a trophy at one point.
I love my trophies.
Yep.
What does it look like, Drew?
Here, tell you. I'll look up what a floppy disk USB reader looks like, and I'll be able to give you a better answer.
Okay.
I mean, the thing I'm looking at that looks weird.
So then, the thing that looks weird, it's the sort of actual casing that he would have had to plug the floppy disk into. Let me check something. And you realize, and as you're looking it over, you see on the back, there's a sticker on it that said that it was manufactured by Cyberdyne Systems.
Oh,
Does Cyberdyne Systems mean anything to you?
yeah, that's from this wonderful woman named Sarah Connors. She's a friend of a friend of a friend. She helped me, well, I kind of helped her, like, get rid of some super robots, but I did kind of, maybe a little bit, just a smidgen, steal some of their tech because never seen it before and kind of wanted to take it as a trophy. Thought if I don't plug it into anything, it can't hurt anything, right? So put it in my trophy box of miscellaneous trophy box. Life, did the box you got it from just have a big question mark on it?
One of the boxes did, yes. I believe so.
Don't get any more stuff from that box, please. That stuff is stuff that either I can't figure out what it is, or really smart people from space can't figure out what it is. When the smart people from space don't have a clue what it is, I don't want to mess with it. So please don't mess with question mark box. That stuff could either kill all of us or is sentient AI that almost took over an entire planet.
If this
Because
is so
you
dangerous,
can't kill it.
if this is so
It's
dangerous,
just
then why
nobody
do you
knows
not have it
about
in a
it.
box labeled extremely dangerous?
Because that's for nuclear weapons that I know will kill us and are extremely dangerous. This I just don't know anything about, but I think it could be dangerous.
So you're gonna put it in the dangerous box now?
Yes.
Okay.
We are putting it in the dangerous box after
You court-martial life?
Burn it with fire.
Oh.
When we get to Onwardia.
Okay, good. Because there's still
Adira,
a low
you get to
oxygen
do your
supply.
fire
You just got
thing
rid of one of the
thing.
oxygen users.
We will do this when we get to the planet.
Yep.
We will burn it with fire. Kadira, are you up for burning a floppy disk
I'm
with fire?
fuming in my cabin, but if I were here, I would say I am absolutely ready to do this.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, Sarah Connors kind of said was the central mainframe for Cyberdyne, or at least the artificial intelligence. I just thought that meant that it was just the droid's processing unit, not a fully intelligent, self-realized murder bot that wants to enslave any organic beings on the face of the universe. Not just Earth, which is kind of scary, come to think of it.
Okay. So, is Kadira talking to anyone now?
Anthony, but only when spoken to.
Oh, okay.
A little bit.
What?
Tiny bit.
Ah, you're back on Kadira's good list, kind of.
Not good one.
I mean, there aren't many other options right now.
Well, that certainly was an interesting session. Hope you guys enjoyed listening to that. Went a lot differently than I was expecting. Really liked the direction that the players took it in, though. Definitely is going to give me some really interesting stuff to work with in the way of life. And also, now we know that Harrison at some point dealt with Sarah O'Connor, so fleshing out his backstory, that's interesting. And we got some conflict going in the party. I hope that you'll come back in a few days to see them continue their journey to Onwardia, and hope that you continue listening to the show, so that way you can see how these dynamics progress. Bye.